Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today we are going to use these to make the deep blue ocean. But first, this. So let's get into the deep blue ocean. Now, one of my viewers asked me to make them a cocktail that reminds them of the ocean. And that's pretty hard for me because I've only ever seen the ocean a couple of times. And the last time I did that, I was 12. I was visiting in Virginia because I live up in Canada, but I do live on the edge of a great big lake. Now, there is something special about the ocean. And if you're by the ocean, you'll see people sitting there either during the sun on the beach or even in their cars, just sitting there drawn to watch the water. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's all of those things. It also provides us with food and a living for some of us. So I've chosen to go with the Caribbean Ocean. It's crystal clear waters, they're absolutely beautiful. And as you get further and further away from the island, the water gets darker and darker. So let's get into making this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this slightly smaller version of a Collins glass. It's very, very small, thin. This is a dainty glass. And because this is going to be a layered drink, I'm going to put the ice in a little bit at a time, and I'm going to build this directly into my glass. Assuming I can get ice that'll fit nicely. So I need 2 ounces or 60 mils of Blue Curacao. Blue Curacao, of course, is the color blue, and that is the to remind us of the water surrounding those islands. And this is going to signify our deep water. Now, I don't really have to worry about layering this. Just because, right? So the next thing I'm going to use is a little bit of Hypnotique. This will sort of be the mid-range as we start coming up out of the depth. We'll get a little bit more ice just to make that, you know what? That should work. And again, we need another 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. And here I'm going to use my spoon to help me layer this. Now you just turn your spoon upside down, and you want to control the flow of your alcohol so that it doesn't mix. And layering drinks is based completely and utterly on fluid density and specific gravity. And the more sugar an alcohol has, the heavier it is. That's looking good. Look at those beautiful separation of layers there. Now the next thing we need in our last part of our the alcohol that we need is some Malibu coconut rum, and this will give us a nice tropical coconut taste, and we need almost 2 ounces of that as well. You know what? I think we need one more small piece of ice just to kind of make it look right. And this, again, is going to be a nice, easy control. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I got half an ounce of rum left. Oh, yeah. And we need a bit of a garnish, not too much. I thought about a lemon peel just because this is the tropics, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a bright red Maraschino Cherry just because it'll give us that little bit of something. Just that little splash of color. This is your boy bobbing on the ocean telling you where all the rocks are. And here we are right by the rocks. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful separation of layers, beautiful colors. And you know what? You can choose to use a straw or not. I don't really have a lot of space in here, so look at that. Oh, gorgeous. And we're going to start at the bottom. The orange curacao. Oh yeah, that's good. So we're going to mix these together now. And look at that. You still keep this beautiful electric blue. You're right at that mid-level of the ocean. Oh yeah. That's the ocean. This is a sweeter cocktail. If you like your cocktails a little bit more tart, you could add a little bit of lemon to this, and that would change the balance slightly. if that's something that you're into. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the method and the ingredients down in the description down below. But if this is your first time to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, anytime we put up a new video, you get notified. But if you didn't like this video, and you don't like any of these alcohols or the ocean, hit the thumbs down button twice. And we'll see you next time. You get into this deep, dark blue. So, well, you're gonna, fuck, I can't figure that out. I live near a big lake though, so that's pretty close. It's big, it's blue, it's wonderful. Okay, but the, fuck, never mind. And originally this was considered to be blue just because it was on the water surrounding the oceans. I just said water surrounding the oceans, didn't I?